Здравейте, здравейте, молци, аз съм Джимер, а това би трябвало да е епизод 23 от поредицата на към Deliverance. Продължаваме темата, която бях пристигнали. И трябва да ходим да говорим с Сърдевиш. Така че си издиваме ние нашия кон и тръгваме ние на там. Този епизод може би ще е една идея по-кратък, тъй като миналия стана доста по-дълъг, близо 2 часа и половина. Този ще се опитам да е около час и половина. Сега дали ще успеем, вече е много зависи от това къде и как ни заварят квестите. И виж дали е тука. Защото време на време може да е горе и да се моли. Да си поговорим, човече. Здравак момент.
Greetings.
Това е накрая.
What business have you?
Сър Радзик иска подкрепление.
Sir Radzik sent me with an important message.
Било.
He asked for reinforcements.
He needs more men? What's going on?
The bandits and humans have set up camp in Pribислavitz. They're preparing for something. Sir Radzik wants to mount an assault on them, but he doesn't have enough men.
Hang on. Easy now. From the beginning. What happened?
I managed to track down the camp of the bandits who raided Neuhof. But it's not just a gang of brigands, more like a small army in a fortified encampment. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure they're getting ready for something, and Sir Radzik wants to destroy them before they get a chance.
So it's worse than I thought. But Sir Radzik is right. We should do something about them before it's too late. I'll send my soldiers.
Sir Radzik said to take all your men and leave only a minimum guard at the castle.
What? We can't leave Talmberg unguarded.
We've no choice, sir. The bandits have an awful lot of men. Sir Radzik is leaving his camp almost empty as well. He even said you should send word to Sahanish to send his men too. We need every man we can muster.
All right then. Sir Radzik knows what he's doing. I'll muster the men and send them with Captain Robard in command. Would you lead my men there right now?
Да, чува се, ако кажем на Радзик, че да речем, че няма много хора в този лагер, че няма много бандити, няма много колони. Дали историята ще продължи по абсолютно същия начин тук?
Yes, sir.
Дали пак ще трябва да вземем
May
хората
God
на
be with you in
Девиш?
battle. God be with you.
Трябва някой път да фана да направя едно плейтур през тази игра.
I'm glad to see you, Captain Robard. I hope Henry's explained everything to you.
He did, but I find it hard to believe. Who could possibly put together such a significant military force, and right under our noses?
We'll just have to find out, but I don't think we will until after a battle. If we don't deal with them now, who knows what they'll be capable of in a week or two.
I agree entirely, my lord. What's the plan?
Right, lad. We're almost at the place you described. Now we'll have to advance cautiously. I need you to tell me how it looks around the camp so I can decide which side to lead the attack from.
Sir, that's a big responsibility. I don't think I should...
I asked you a question, boy. You've been there and seen everything, so speak up.
There are 3 ways to get in. Directly along the straight path to the camp, the long way round through the woods and over an old weir, or by a narrow bridge over a deep ditch.
Let's start with the direct route. That sounds like the easiest approach. How does it look there?
That path leads round their battlements. It's fortified and patrolled. The chances are they'd shower us with arrows on the way.
It's a good thing you're here, Henry. We'll have to try another way then. What about the approach through the woods and the weir? I don't like the idea of marching such a long way over rough ground, but if it's the better option...
It's a long way through the woods and there are patrols there as well. They'll call the alarm before we reach the camp.
I thought so. What about the last approach, over the bridge? It's a bit narrow for my liking.
It's narrow, all right, but once we get over, we can quickly occupy the best ground for a battle. We only have to take down a few archers.
The battleground sounds inviting, but that bridge and the archers, it's not an easy decision. Each option has its pros and cons.
I try to answer to the best of my ability, sir.
And you'll be suitably rewarded for your efforts. From what you say, the route over the bridge is the best option. If we're fast, we'll have the advantage. With the help of God, we'll win this day.
Ще да кажа, че трябва някой път да хвана да
We'll
направим
approach
нов
from the
плейтру.
south and storm them over the bridge. Form up. Forward march.
Нека си изговори. Добре. Едно плейтру трябва да направя на тази игра, където Хенри има липса на абсолютно на всякакъв морал и идеология. Добре.
To the bridge, quickly! Get to the other side! Many of you as possible! Hold your position there! Some of you take the left flank!
Също така да е абсолютен идиот.
Arrow! Shield overhead!
Да дава абсолютно грешна информация. Просто ми е интересно какво ще стане.
Not another step!
Жив ли си?
Form up! No! Don't pursue them! Stay in formation! Advance!
Добре. Казва да стоим в формация, така че стоим в формация. Тия не би трябвало да можем да ги целим. Няма и как да разберем. О, как му шукаха репата. Ама още движи, да е. Този е някаква машина. Трябва да му се признае. Този беше машинка. Някой ми се бута краката.
Move that wagon!
Loading. Значи какво оказва се, че градините се разпалват. Тук. Щеше да е много хубаво, ако има опцията, когато чупим лагера, просто отиваме да кажем, че сме избили всички в лагера и трябва да дойдем на проверка. Има някакъв склад, примерно. Градини, които са дошли заедно с Рунт или Рунт. И дойдем и ги свариме на подготвени. Я то как се върти.
Form up, now! Deal with those archers before we're all shot!
То как слиза? Дай. Как бе? Deal with the archers?
Not another step! Kill them! Kill them!
Как точно не съм се правил с стрелците, ако някой може да ми каже? Чакай да не убива някой от нашите, че никога не се знае.
Stick together and hold the line. Hold your ground.
О! Да. Добре, то сам реши да си дойде. Но това с да се справим с стрелците...
There's more of them coming from below.
What the hell? To your post! Defend this fucking hill! Hold your ground! Not another step!
Според мен е пъгнато. Обикновено тук има доста повече стрелци. Този път нямаше. Реших, че това е, защото сме избили целия кемп и заради това са по-малко. А то какво се оказа?
Stand your ground, you dogs! Drive them back!
Тази вечер ще вечеряме с рънт.
I will cleave you in two, you bastard. You tried before, and yet here I am. What? Who the hell are you? You don't remember me? I remember you, though. Oh, where's my fucking sword?
What the fuck are you on about? What sword? Hang on. You're the... Fuck me. I thought we left you to the crows. Tough little fucker, eh?
What did you do with my sword?
Judging by our last encounter, I'd say you made a big mistake coming here.
Where's my fucking sword?
But then again, maybe you've had some practice.
I hope so.
Ще се очудиш, приятел.
Last time was too easy.
Bollocks!
Да, рунт не е като да не е сравнително опасен. Не е чак толкова тегъв.
Topsy-turvy!
Реално пич, който... Black Peter, който бихме, е по-тегъв. Не според мен. 1000 да кажем, че е на същото ниво. Минус отровата.
I haven't even started yet.
Защото там трябваше да се пазим, да не вземе ни пореже. Тук може да поеме денече. Даже би казал, че си по-лес. Яка хореография.
Not bad for a peasant brat.
It's not over yet, you scum. Now where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you in hell.
Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me what you've done with it!
I'd say you're flogging a dead horse there.
You took him down. On your own. Well done. Nice work. You surprised me. He was a mountain of a man.
He was the one who attacked Neuhoff. And stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you? If we'd taken him alive, the executioner might have gotten more out of him. Oh well, these things happen in the heat of battle. Anyway, we found a trunk full of coin down below. Someone was paying this gang very well. There were some of Sigismund's barbarians among them. I don't think we've seen the last of this. Whoever engineered it was highly placed. They won't give up after one defeat. This louse was just a pawn.
I'm afraid you're right, sir. Well, lad, we live to fight another day, eh?
Видяхме как то си точи меча и се наслаждава на...
That's the fear leaving you, lad. Let it go.
наслаждава на момента.
Now, put it all behind you. A decent Christian shouldn't dwell on such horrors.
I beg to differ, sir. I never want to forget this. The time has come for those whoresons to pay for what they did to us.
You're right, my boy. But first, we all need some rest. We'll meet later in the upper castle in Rate and then decide what to do next. But come what may, you did a good job today.
Чува лесно. Сега да видим. Аз мисля да продължим ние по главните мисии.
I will make you pay for this.
Поне още някакво време.
It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word.
Yes, sir.
Искам... искам да напреднем с главните мисии. В същото време не искам да изпускам да изпускам страничен контент, защото тия така наречените странични мисии, може би съм го казал по-рано, може и да не съм, може да било в епизода, който няма аудио. те са обвързани до някаква степен с главните квести. Като напредваме по главната история, ни се отключват някаква част от страничните задачки. Сега трябва да видя аз къде по дяволите хода. Още е този квест, бъгнатия. Няма нищо. Замисля, че има и друга опция. Вместо да ходим по главните квести, ама не ще отидем още, поне по още няколко. Този епизод ще вървим по главните квести, после ще видим. Мислите, че може и да направим някои от DLC-тата. Но те още не са се отключили всичките.
How are you, Henry?
Бил.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribислavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What?
What?
I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
Is just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopredel!
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Окидоки. Значи... някакви задачки. Сега. Мисля по пътя да отидем да изчистим един лагер. Набързо. Трябва да започнем да ги чистим тези лагери, защото ще ни трябват парите. Както казах по-рано, трябват ли около 100 000, за да можем по-напред да си построим селото. Започваме с по-малко, няма да проблеми то. Но поне едно 50 искам да имам. Грешка, обърках бутона, голяма грешка. Този умря, който и да беше той. Този умря. Чинк. Как чинга? Пичовете не ме възприемат като заплаха на момента. Ма кеф. Аз ще му оцелиш. И дали някой би служава още да бъде джобена. Аз искам да видя кой убих тук. Бандит, окей. Трябва да си вземем стрелата всъщност. Трябва... Също, ако имаме стрела, трябва да си я вземем. Дай байко. Сигурен съм, че има и още умрели. Не съм сигурен къде са. Всъщност го чувахме, нали? Да. Чувахме ли го? Как изглежда? Jesus. Че? Аз явно съм използвал тези бедър пирсинг аро. Тоест трябва само пирсинг. Трябва да има лагер. Снега гдje, ali тичам в правата посока, да не нещо да...
Rossz helyen vagy, rossz időben. Hey! Ott van! Vigyázz! Látjátok! Ellenség!
Тази стрела според мен му влезна на той, ама... Не съм много сигурен.
Emberek! Vigyázat! Én megtalállak, te Gani. Elő...
Доближи се.
Szétbaszlak, te fosztalicska! Mit csináltok?
Деца почват от нея повече време, отколкото се ще.
Mi csak? Mi bújt itt elő?
Пак го вкля. Вкля в дясната ръка.
A picsába! Hova tületett a
Vigyázó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele! Hey! Ott van! Vigyázz!
Mi folyik ott?
Как ще се размие така? Днеска определено не ми е ден с този лък. Сега то от другия, където два пъти го целнахме в ръката, какво стана с него? Следно беше жив. Въпрос е дали е умрял някъде по пътя и бяга или ще се върне в лагера. Ако се върне в лагера, супер. Шенце, парички. Каквато стрела си взел. Шенце, парички. Видим какво остана в лагера. Така. Това е това пичка, да го целихме два пъти в ръчичката. Мейн. Ти би за лището. Мейн. Трябва First Aid 3 го имам. Local Hero ми трябва. Нещо си кон. Това. Ако не мърдаме, не огладяваме. Добре. Юр. Не го виждам тук, да го има. Добре. Качваме си брут. Което какво прави? Получаваме плюс 2 стрейн за цената на едно чаризма. И спич. Съгласен. Стрейн. Сайт грип. Какво също е полезно. Очевидно го имаме. Сайт грип. Бенчмастера го имаме. Heavy Swinger. Трябва. Всичко без Gravedigger ни трябва. Така, Tight Grip. Така, по време на бой стамината ни, регенерацията на стамина няма да е по-бавна, което е доста голям бонус, често казвам. Окей. Оръжие, т.е. атаките ни правят много демидж, но пък за сметка на това струва 10% повече стамина. Това е точно за нашия меч. важи за оръжия, изискващи стрейн. Противниците са по-склонни да избягват бой с мене. И тези, които са в бой с мен, няма да ни нападат толкова целенасочено. Сега, и трите са много добри. Heavy Swinger'a, в принцип ми е фаворит, но за Heavy Swinger'a ми трябва Tight Grip със сигурност. Идеята е да можем да си възстановяваме бързо стамината, която харчим, тъй като ще харчим повече. По-рано в големия бой, където беше, успях така да усета, че тук имаме много фаворити. От мен тичаме повече. Спринтера е нещо, което всъщност не е... Повече ми трябва от двете. Защо? Защото ще дърпаме дистанция по-бързо от противниците и по-бързо ще стигаме до тях, ако ни трябва. Сте да тичаме някакви дълги разстояния без кон. Human Dubstone също е... Dustbin също е такъв скил, който ми е много полезен, реално. В общи линии спираме се занимаваме с ядене. Вече можем да ядем и развалени храни. Няма да се тровим от тях. Няма никакви проблеми. Не важи за алкохол, т.е. отровата на Poison ще ни трови. Предполагам, че и оръжията ще ни троват. Те всъщност са... Тях ги тровим всъщност с Potion, така че да. Това би било доста полезно скилче. По-скоро не е нещо, което да ни трябва на 100% в момента. Ядането не е чак такъв проблем. В момента, в който кръвта ни падне до минимум, влизаме в берсърк и нашата стамина започва да се генерира 4 пъти по-бързо, което е нещо, което много бездо. Газп. Още ли тук от тия няма скил, който да ни трябва. И няма скил, който да е слаб. Така, Лазгап. Би оцелял по такъв убийствен удар. И ще се регенерираме на 20%. Идваме веднъж на комбат. Това в общи линии означава, че в момента, който нанесат този последен удар, където трябва да ни убият, вместо да ни убият, възстановяваме 20% кръв и имаме още малко шанс да се сбием и да се върнем в играта. Което е доста полезно, но тия 20% не са нещо, кой знае. Какво? Измъквали се от тегави ситуации. В общи линии стигнеш ли да ти е толкова малко кръвта, нещата са... Не. Сега ако имаш берсърк, нещата се получават малко по-добре. Но само по себе си не е чак толкова яко. Да, и Реверант също е много яко. Докато не сме в бой, нашата кръв се възстановява. Принтера също глизотийка, подобно на Human Dustbin, така че ще вземем берсърка. Берсърка ще ни влезе в употреба по време на бой. Искам всичко, но още не сме стигнали до този левел, че не можем да имаме всичко, така че приоритет ми е да съм бойна машина, въпреки че това вече може да се каже, че Хенри е бойна машина. Да. Ред Стит. Ако кончето ни е ранено, тичка по-бързо. Така, джокей е нещо, което в момента ме блазни повече, тъй като нашия кон е доста бърз. Скилчета. Maintenance. Така. Survival roll ми трябва. Сега, всеки предмет, всяко парче дреха, което ние сме поправили, ще даде 0,5 чаризма. Максимум до 2 чаризма. Разбирайте, с това нещо си компенсираме... кой беше скила? Си компенсираме брут, даже и сме с едно чаризма отгоре. Да. Това също е хубаво и ни трябва. Когато си поправиме бронята, ние не дрънчи толкова много и не издава толкова много шум, което ще ни помогне да сме по-тихички. Не, че ще премахне изцяло нойса, но е полезно. Полезно. Сега ние имаме 17 чаризма. За 20-та точка ще си я паза за момента, защото има тук неща, които повече ми трябват. Да стигнем следващия лео. Това кога ще бъде? Сега сме 7 лео. На 9 лео ще имаме още една точка. Ще имаме възможност. Добре. Да ми се ще... Това ще чуп всичките. Перцове. Затих дъх за момент. Толкова ми беше напрегнато. Това е Ocean. Чакай. Те сега ще направим една работа. Първо аз ще хапна тук, защото мога. И понеже не можеш, бъдеш нахранен с наденичка. Това е мъртъв. Добре бе, разбрах, че си тук. Реших, че това е някакъв нов пич. Така. Знаете правилото, в принцип, закон е този път, ще съм... Окей, ще отида без кон. Кой е тук? Беше или Рубер. Бъркам имена. Разправих се с кемпа.
Have you brought me proof?
Слагера.
Here it is.
Well, that is a fine bit of news. I've received another report. Some folk were ambushed by the Talbot Creek on the way towards Ujits. I reckon it'd be worth a look there.
Very well. I'll take a look there.
I have some trophies.
Show me. They deserved it, the bastards.
Така. Сега трябва да отидем да говорим с... Виждам, че имаме някакво странично квестче. Това че нещо. Пустина търкалета. Трябва ли да дойдеме? Спира. Преспиме да видим какво можем да си поправим. Трябва да отидем и до някой шивач да си купиме шивашки кит. Да можем да шием. Good morning. Morning, my doggy.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love.
Наденечка и аз искам да си хапна наденечка, защото става да ям от тези селски манджи тук. Вкусни се много, ама то втръсва.
Yeah.
На Йоханка, че не мога да направиш нищо повече по въпроса. То ние направихме всичко, което можем да направим. Какво ви казвам? Сега отивам до мелницата. Имам някакъв спомен, че трябваше да дойда там. Отида в мелницата, преди да отида в Мюрхел. Ой, да не помня правилно, естествено, но... Какво му пука? Мирка! Мирка!
And hurry up! I've no patience for beggars.
Имаш лицето на Йоханка, което е отвратително. Какво се е случило?
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master. We were attacked by some bandits and then the plague broke out.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty has sent this punishment on us.
These bandits, who were they?
Some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned Cumans. But they spoke Czech. Ask the captive at the Melikars.
How did you manage to fight them off?
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and ran to warn old Melikar. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be here.
It looks like you fended them off, though. I can't see any burned houses.
They had no time for that. But they've left us with fresh graves. Young Straw himself got cut up something terrible, and a few others. With a number of wounded, and now the plague to crown it all. Christ preserve us.
Еликар, Страл, кои са те?
Melechar, Straw. Those names are new to me.
They're locals. Melichar's been in charge here since old vassal Smill from Neuhof passed away. May God grant him eternal peace. And Straw, that's the local woodsman. Poor fellow. The bandits killed his son, and his wife has the disease.
Къде мога да намеря Мелехар?
Where will I find Melechar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melichar's is the house on the left.
Къде мога да намеря
I'd
Страл?
like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Кажи ми за... чумата.
And the disease? Tell me something about it.
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. It makes me shudder to think of it. There's not much to tell anyway. It hit us just after that rabble left. First the horses died, then livestock, and now it's people, like Melichar's wife. Poor thing.
Търся Матас.
I'm looking for Matthias. I think he works at the stud here.
Matthias. Wait, I know. He's not been here long, isn't that right?
Not long, it's true.
Well, those bastards got him. He's laid up at the stud now. His arm's in a bad way. But at least he's still alive.
Thank you. Thank you, that's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Clear off before I have you thrown out.
Who's that? Mother of God.
Така. Разпитвах те, не съм сигурен дали не мога да питам и някой друг капич. И да получа същата информация. Така. Топич.
Are you Melechar?
Мелехар.
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Сър Радзик не знае за чумата.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Така, добре. Ще отида до манастира и ще ви помогна.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed
Alright.
lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Take care now.
Така, ще започнем от първата къща. Така ги караме подред.
Lord, please
please end this.
Go,
Please,
go
no more
away.
suffering.
Leave me alone. Make it
Няма да дигам скил. Винсент.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
Помощ нужда?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Аз мога.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Какво е направил твоя син?
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ almighty! Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Къде мога да намеря брат, т.е. отец Фабиан? Не знам, че в
Where can I
Сесал.
find Father Fabian?
Просто за да фанем разговора.
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll head off then.
Добре,
Yes.
си.
Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
Отиваме към къща номер 2.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar. God be with you.
Какво се е случило тук?
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands, barely come out of that alive. And now, the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
Тук нещо за ловен. Другите неща вече сме
I
питали.
heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then, the disease came.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Са стари. Искам да говоря с...
I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
Добре. Няма да ви казвам другите неща, защото Първо не съм сигурен дали ще ме пусне. Да, тук имам спомен, че когато стрелям с този лък, хората се паникьосват. Много не има речи. Днеска личният епизод, понеже ги записвам в един същи ден, въобще не ми вървеше с този лък. Да, на стрела и ако оцеля, ако не... Не, май на това. Дали е нещо, което си заслужава. Тук няма никой. Тук.
Go away, leave me alone.
Тук. Тя се никой да ме хване. Няма нищо. Това ме ли кара.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker.
Щом трябва да му сритаме газа, ще му сритаме газа сега. Папанар.
Fever. Just like Melichar's wife.
Така. Значи какво научихме до момент, че има температура, очевидно, че повръщат и също така изкарват неща от другия изход.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes.
Другата страна.
What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Той взе в неговия гарнизон.
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
Оцелял си. Това е нещо.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn!
Как си ти?
Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
Разбрах, че сте хванали,
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
Разбирам, че Страо иска отмъщение.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Как изглеждаха тези
Can you
нападатели?
describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
Как успяхте да устоите?
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Матай аз не мога да си изпълня на 100%, но мисля, че той беше едно от приятелчета ни заедно с Фрици Матио в началото. Мисля, че той беше с нас, когато се бихме с... как му беше името? Където се бихме с една друга група. Да, но съм 100% сигурен. Така, как си ти да райта...
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raid...
Aye,
Why's that?
That fucker...
Аха, окей.
Good luck.
Не мога да разбера, защо не се е изчистил, след като сме говорили. Да. Болестта, заболяването.
About this sickness.
Кога тази чума започна?
When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
No. Merhoed.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Сейчас ще ви имена. Не мога да им свикна. Кажи ми нещо за Страо.
Can you tell me something about old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
That's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Where can I find this Straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
Кажи ми нещо за Melachar.
What's Melachar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melachar.
Добре. Нещо е, че някой е застанал, нали, начално позиция е поел лидерството. С друга страна, по това време, най-вероятно обикновените хора да могат да раздават заповеди и да си взимат такива демократични решения, не е общо прието. И там Хенри как би трябвало да отговори в случая? За това ще отговоря аз. Добро нещо е, че някой е взел
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
Where does Melikar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melikar lives in the left-hand one.
Вече питахме тия неща. Нищо не ни остана друго да го разпитаме. Има малко изгорели животни и кръв. Леко хората са си запалили кладичката тук отстрани. Ама са прегорили месото. Не всеки може да готви. Няма да обираме никога. Ние бяхме в тази къща, колкото спал. Проверявам за всеки случай, вратата отворена. Проверявам за всеки случай, защото по някой път човек може да се обърка. Hello.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melikar said the dead should be buried at once.
Okay.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
Връц. Диги, рейв.
Grant his...
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh Lord.
Give me that body. Сега ако имахме Грейвдигър, ще да е полезно. Позволява ни да тичаме и да се движим по-бързо, което е супер, ама аз много не нося тела. Дори? Да се позачистиме малко, бая сме мърлеви. Убе. След малко ще ти дам бенджа.
What am I to do now without you?
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Why has this happened? Why? What am I to do?
Това е последната къща. Даниел.
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Съм твой брат. Да. Аз съм братко.
Yes, it's me, your brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. God be with you.
Добре. Чаята е... Чаята е... халюцинира. Delusional.
Leave me.
What? No.
Добре, това какво можем да направим тук? Бих казал. Сега трябва да отидем до Сасал. Ме интересува. Така, сега. Сега, примерно, трябваше да се почиста гърлото. Ето сега, например, да се отключиха някакви неща за Йоханка. Бяха пъкнали някакви работи, като че ли. So, Parish Priest. Този квест можем да го изпълним по два начина. Единият начин е да закараме волята на умиращия човек до отеца. Търсена на ръка на име
Elijah's his name.
From Merhoyed? Yes, I know him. I haven't seen him yet today, but he comes here almost daily. He's bound to show up.
Ah. Well, thank you.
Take care now.
още не са го видяли. Добре, ще чакаме да речем до 4. Един начин е да закараме волята на умиращия челяк, на Винсент, да закараме волята му до попа. Другия вариант е да говорим с сина му. Сега, кое е морално по-правилното, не знам. От проста гледна точка бих казал. И в двата случая в принцип знам в играта кое е морално по-правилно, но говорим за извън играта. Кое би било по-морално. Защото ако не му изпълним последната воля, не изпълняваме последната воля на умиращ човек. А това е отвратително. От друга страна, ако сега не говорим с Елея, ама то пък тук сме ограничени. Реалността ще можем да направим и двете.
Are you Elijah?
That's me. Why?
А ако не говорим с него...
last will and testament on me.
So my old man's kicked the bucket, has he?
Not yet,
Няма да
but
мога да
he's
се
at
добрат.
death's door.
That is certainly interesting to hear. But let me ask you this. Who the hell are you and how come you turn up here with Father's will? Anyway, the old miser won't leave me even a piss pot.
A tankard here.
Ако се прибереш вкъщи бързо, може би баща ти ще те признае отново.
He's disinherited you. But if you return home, he might change his mind.
Go back home? Not a chance. Let him choke on his bloody money.
People come to see things differently on their deathbed. You might regret that one day.
You sound like a preacher.
You don't have to go back for good, but you ought to say farewell to your father.
To hell with him. I suppose you're right.
27.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Farewell.
Аз мисля, че имаше един друг епизод, който така се случи. Може би този без аудиото, съм сигурен. Сега, последната воля писмото няма да го даваме на отчета, защото тя няма да е в сила скоро. Последната воля. Ако му го дадеме, не знам какво ще стане също. Даже мисля, че май не може сега да му го дадеме. И спомня, че имаше нещо такова. Или ако му го дадеме, нещата се прецакват с квеста и този Еля или там където се казва. Няма да може да се сдобри с баща му. Имаше нещо, затова не е добра идея. Да.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Greetings, Henry.
Tell me more about the situation here. All right, that's all I need.
Нищо ново. Няма нищо друго, т.е. няма нищо повече, което мога да направя.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
I know. And you helped the best you could. All we can do now is pray for the souls of the departed. Good luck then. For the love of God! What have you been doing?
Мерихът бил нападнат. И там има чума.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well. I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Good luck then.
Сега, я да видим то пичако. Елас. Поговорим с него, добре, няма нищо ново. Чух се дали има някаква нова информация за Матио и Фриц. Така. Има чума в Мерихоед.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Интригуващо. Това е ужасяващо.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
Всички животни умират.
And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum to Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ако не се лъжа, това е местото. Така.
I'll wager that Jerome has taken them out again.
Аз знам очевидно кое ни трябва, така че само преминавам, ако някой от вас иска да си го почете. И сам да стигна до този извод. Преди аз да съм говорил с Никодимиас приятелю. Така, знам какъв е проблема.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
Отрова от водата.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
Само спестиме малко време, Понеже не съм сигурен, нали той ще се справи достатъчно компетентно, така че ще кажа.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus.
Така. Имам нужда от това да излекуваш зловерия.
There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs.
Окей, това е много хубав отговор. Харесва ми. Рецептата би трябвало да е тук. Това ни трябва. Само единственото нещо, което не си спомням, дали ни трябва един potion или повече от един. Добре. Кой трябва? Въглища, валериан и нещо. О! Знаете ли какво стана сега? Аз нямам въглища. О, имам. Добре. Валериан, имам ли? Имам. Добре, имам необходимите съставки. Супер. Реших, че нямам въглища, което ще да е доста неприятно. Това книжка отварям за 50 000 път това вече. Нещо ме гони яка жажда. Така, и след това ми лепна устата. Почва ми се оплита езика. Така, добре. Трябва ни вода. Пета чиста вода. Една шепа валериан. 2 шепи тръста или там как ли се произнася това нещо. Малко въглища. Така, пуснете тръста в квадрона и го накарайте да заври за 2 търна. Добавете валериан и нека поврие 1 търн. Оставете го да изтине и добавете въглищата. Do not boil. Ще трябва ни вода. Така, трябва ни...
Quiet!
Това. Само дрончето. 2 пъти. Така, и 2 щипки. Караме го да заври. За ватър. Им. Вау. Да. Валерианче. Това е Валериана и го караме да заври още един търн.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Мисля, че първо трябва да ги натруша в купата. Първо ще ги натруша в купата. Значи поне от това имаме достатъчно проекти, че не се притеснявам. Това е първият търн. За още един търн.
Quiet!
Ядно е. Остана. Нищо. Сега слагаме валерианчето. Трябва да го замени за още един търн. Десно и сега чакаме да изтине. Истини.
I can't sleep again.
Наливаме. Дали трябва да дестилираме? Я хвърля си поглед. Само за всеки случай, защото някои пушни трябва да минат през дестилатора. Кон. Си моя кон. Газ. Както гледам, аз ще си докараме пак до 2 часа.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Аз им помагам. Ще ме пусна да го видя.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Farewell.
Да. Сега, това не е задачата. Говорим с Мелехар. Нали няма вторична? Да дам точно на болните. Добре. Я знам, че трейдъра е в доста кофти състояние.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Приемам, че той ще даде водата на всички останали тук. Тази жена тук, където погрегаха съпруга ѝ, съм 100% убеден, че има нужда от това нещо, но отидем да видим.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Да. Всеки случай ще минем през Матаяс. Него нямаме никакви интеракции. Той каза, че се погрижи за Строл. Тази жена... Винсент.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
Thank you for having words with my son. It would have been wrong to die without even saying farewell to him.
Will you alter your will, then?
Don't be so hasty. Is one visit to his parents enough to make up for years of misdeeds?
Perhaps not.
Did you deliver my will?
Hey?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it, please. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry, I brought a remedy from Sasau. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold, pure gold, my boy. God bless you.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Make
Първо не трябва да му занеса Мелехар. Да му занеса в крайна сметка волята. Да, разбрах какво причинява заболяването.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction. And? You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good Lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
Дойдох помощ. Ще ми позволиш ли да видя заловения?
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Така. Не ми благодари. Погрижи се за жена
Don't
си.
fret about that, Melechar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. That's being optional.
Go away. Go away.
Це още не е optional. Винсент. Говорих с Даниел. Съм говорил с Троло, но пък аз впечатлението ли, че не трябва.
Don't speak to me.
So. Така, къща не съм бил, защото е заключена. Някакви ми се струваше, че няма нужда да съм тук. В крайна сметка, може и да бърка.
What do you want here? Pop it or I'll call a guard.
Чакай. Йохан,
How hard didn't you understand? What
Чакайте, искам да излезна.
God's sake! There! Over there! For God's sake! There! Over there!
Don't move a finger! Surrender! You'll have to answer! Now I'll teach you what clear off means. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission, and to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course, you may go.
For God's sake, there! Over there!
Сега, този пич тука, където мога да говоря с него. Ушким.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Добре.
May the Lord watch over you.
Че сме готови.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Lord, please end this. Please. No more suffering.
Колко време трябва да чакам? Чакай, да, сигурно си пише в квеста.
Punish? For what?
Че общо съм го изпълнил. След да има някой друг. Може би Матаяс.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
Хери. Човек на сър Радзик.
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
Това е мъдро.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Chief. Шефа. Кой е
Who's
той?
the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
Той е
So he's a
чужденец.
foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Не мога да намеря.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
Този шеф е начало на всичко.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh.
Да. Как разбра за Прибиславиц?
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribиславиц.
Защо нападахте Мерхоят?
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribиславиц was only the start.
Фалшифицирани
So
гроши.
you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Of course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribиславиц, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribиславиц and decided not to show.
Дали Мехарт знае откъде идват
And
парите?
does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Кой друг знае за парите?
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
По-друго носите... По-друго сте занесли в лагера.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
Май не може да чете, но както и да е. За какво са
What were the
тези
letters about?
писма?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Of course I...
Did you?
Like, we...
So Menhart...
Might be...
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
Ти съдейства, затова ще кажа добра дума за теб.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand!
Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Нека поговорим за това. Сега.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that! That Orson killed my boy! He won't leave
Разбирам, че
Merhoyed
иска
alive!
отмъщение и най-вероятно в неговите обувки аз бих искал абсолютно същото. Това е. случая Хенри ще се опита да го разубеди.
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes, and to the day I die, I'll never forgive myself for doing nothing to save them.
And if you got your hands on the men who killed them, would you let them live?
I suppose.
See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here. And if one day you find your parents' killers, remember what passed here today.
Това по-скоро излъгахме. Не съм сигурен, че го остава да живее. Заведа до врата. Да, времето даже не тече. Какви шашми се случва тук? Този епизод стана по-дълъг, отколкото ми се искаше. Така, ми мисля да отидем да говорим с сър Радзик. С това да приключим този епизод. Дете. Това е майна си Райна. Явно има още някой болен, на който трябва да му дам лекарство. Не съм изтървал. Така. Това е в този район. Тази къща, тази къща, тази къща, това магазина и къщата на жената. Теолит съм изтървал. Него е заключено така, че нали има някой. Тази къща е проверена. Първата. Тук не трябва да идвам. И?
Good morning. May the Lord watch over you.
Няма никой. Мога да говоря с Йоханка. Та сяхка. Тази къща тука. Стро. Сърдит. Казах, ще те погрижите. Стро. Приятелю. Чакаме 24 часа, майко. Не, ще умрем, ако изчакаме 24 часа. Чакам 24 часа. 19 енергия. Ще видим какво ще стане с 19 енергия. Енергия. 22-19. Видим какво ще се случи. Ще успеем ли да завършим задачката? Опа, не заспивай. Дръж, бате. Трябва да чакам още някакво време. Въпросът е има ли някъде, където мога да легна. Сетих се къде мога да легна. Тук ще сме умрели от глад. Секунда. Виж. Така. Реши още малко. Реши още малко. Сетил къде мога да легна. Надях се до Матая, за да има едно местенце за мен. Да. Тук. Горе мисля, че имаше едно свободно легло.
Oh, the agony! Shit! I've had enough, Lord. Oh God, I can't bear the pain.
Добре. Данил е прав.
God be with you, good sir.
How's it looking, Melikar?
I'm glad to see you, Henry. I'd like to thank you again. Everyone is cured. It's nothing short of a miracle.
Oh, that's a relief. You've suffered enough. We've all suffered enough.
God's truth. You know, the folk here are truly grateful. They'd have you and Nicodemus canonized if they could. They brought me gifts for the two of you. I wasn't keen on the idea at first. We're not left with much since the livestock died. But since you're here...
твоята нужда е по-голяма от моята.
No. I can't possibly accept that.
Има как да правя пари тук без да
with my thanks.
That's kind of you. I'm glad you appreciate our situation. Things are tough, all right.
I understand. I'm just glad everything turned out well.
So am I, lad. So am I. Goodbye.
Щата предполагам, че ще си тръгнат. Старому тук. Не можем да говорим с тази, което означава, че най-вероятно не можем да говорим с... Те искам само да хвърля един поглед на Матаяс. С него. Пък може да съм неприятно жесток. Това е DLC-то на Ханка. Имаме да говорим с сър Радзик, с което ще приключим днескашния епизод. Като се надявам, че тук ще мога и да поспа. Сър Радзик. Коня. Ете. Дърто куче.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Така. Има ли нещо друго, което мога да направя?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scallops?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Scallops mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Take care.
Да. Събитията в Мерихоят.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
Мерхоят.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz.
Няма сигурно сте
Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribислavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Lord be with you. You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Добре свършена работа. Сега време Хенри да падне да легна някъде. Къде е нашата палатка? Sleep, sleep. 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 Сега се окаже, че и тук не може никъде да спиме. Там, където можем да спиме, пише Safe and Sleep. Стовиме поне някаква част от енергията. Fuck off. Сейф анализ мезе тук. Таунбърг. Най-близко. В Таунбърг. Така.
Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
Така. Тук ще сложим край на този епизод. Няма да лягам да спа в момента. Ще... Извън епизод ще отида да се нахраниме, да се наспиме, да се оправиме и следващия епизод пак ще започнем от тук. Просто ще съм в по-добро състояние. Друго, което си мисля, че може би няма да е лоша идея да хвана и да отида да бия бандитските кемпове. Без да записвам. Така ще мога да спестим някакво време. Или пък вариант е да ги записвам само тях отделно, после да ги добавя към някакъв официален... Добре, ще го измисля това нещо, ще го помисля какво може да се направи по въпроса. И така, да не въртам повече, това ще е всичко от този епизод. Ще стана прекалено дълъг. Пожелавам ви всичко най-хубаво. Чао, чао и до нови срещи. Това път си забравих с това.